Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I am now starting my newest adventure, driving Interstate 15 from top to bottom, with the top being at Sweetgrass, Montana, and the bottom at San Diego, California. So I'm going to be driving that full distance from top to bottom and stopping at place to place, as usual, to make videos of anything interesting I find that is reasonably close to Interstate 15. So right now I'm at Sweetgrass at the Canadian border checkpoint, and that bridge behind me I think is actually the Canadian border. So I think I'm actually in Canada right now. I just saw a sign saying leaving Montana, and over here is the border checkpoint right there. But I am not going into Canada. In fact, this spring and summer, Canada has really been putting off opening up the border to non-essential travel. And I'm not even sure if it's open now to non-essential travel, which I would be, of course. Now, Sweetgrass is just a small community. It is an important border town. However, there's really not much worth to see to come up this far. But there is a town a little way south of here called Shelby that does have a few interesting things to see. So I'm going to go into Shelby now, then continue this video and show you a few things around there. So come along with me. I hope you will enjoy this new adventure all along Interstate 15 from top to bottom. One unusual thing they have here in Shelby is this little city park dedicated to boxing. There's the two boxers, and there's the referee. They're very thin boxers and a very thin referee. And then they have these plaques around here. This is about the main event, which involves some type of con. Here's one about the setup and the money. There is a lot of reading here, so I'm not going to get all this reading in the video for you. It's just too much to read right off of here. But I think this can be researched on the internet if you really want to get all the details about this. And then right across the street here is another interesting thing called the carousel. They actually do have an indoor carousel here, which unfortunately is closed due to flu epidemic. Now I can see inside here a bit. You can see the carousel there. You can see it a little better here through the glass. And they have some other small rides in the building here. They've got these little hobby horses, and I think the place would be fun if it were open and people around. It's actually called the Carousel Rest Area. I'm not sure about the rest area part, but that is what it is officially called. There's the address, and look at this barbecue grill. A giant barbecue grill. So if you ever get up this far north, come check it out. Now the other thing to see here in Shelby, Montana, across the street from that city park, is the Marius Museum of History and Art. And it looks like just somebody's home, but that's the museum. And like many other interesting attractions, it is still closed because of the COVID. But these are the regular, normal hours. I looked it up on TripAdvisor before I got here, and it looks like it does have some interesting things. I went by the Shelby Visitor Center and was told that it has a lot of old artifacts. There is a bit of an outdoor display here I can show you. They have a license plate collection and some looks like farm equipment here. But that is about it that I can see today. It's really aggravating to find these interesting places closed when that's about all there is to see. Here's a nice piece of art they've got outside. It looks like it's carved out of a big piece of wood. It's about 4 feet high. And yeah, it is definitely somebody's house that they turned into a museum. And just a little ways south of Shelby is the Marias River. And I asked somebody in town, and the correct pronunciation is Marias. It's a nice river in a valley here. There's a billboard for Shelby. It's down in a valley here. And on my way to Great Falls, I'm going this way. I'm going to go up to the top of the hill there and give you another view of the valley here around the river. But here's the river looking north, and you can see it's like a canyon on the other side there. On this side, it's more like rolling hills, but there's a big canyon side over on the north side of the river. You can see some of the river over there and here. I'm going to zoom in to there, and that should be my last scene. Well, folks, I made it to the big city of Great Falls, and there are a lot of waterfalls along the Missouri River that runs through the city of Great Falls. I'm going to show you those in my next video coming up. And then from here, I'm going to go down to Helena and Butte, Montana, and then go down through Idaho and then Utah and Nevada, and then California. So I hope you'll join me throughout this trip. And by the way, there are 2 Walmarts in Great Falls. Last night I spent the night at the Walmart in the southeast side of town, and I'm going to spend here the next 2 nights. Both Walmarts here in Great Falls are very RV friendly. So I hope you've enjoyed the video again. Good day, folks.